happens to everyone. It's that fateful day. That fateful day when the tuner peg breaks off of your favorite Dopro. Good thing. Let's get a good shot of that. Missing. But the beautiful thing about the day and age that we live in is that Amazon has your back with $21 made in China Dopro acoustic and electric guitar tuning pegs. Now, I'm gonna take these off. Should be able to save the strings because I don't have another set. And get her back going again because I love this guitar. Maybe do a little jam on it too. From what I can see, all I'm gonna need is a Phillips head screwdriver and a good cup of coffee. Today's flavor is hazelnut. Guess I better back these here strings up. String winders are nice to have. I want to find out if these are going to be better or worse than the ones I already have on here. Because the ones that are on here were like a little weak, especially on the heavier strings. Sometimes it seemed like you were, you know, about to break them. Hopefully, these will be better. They're probably the same, but maybe they'll be better. If this is your first time to the channel, please consider subscribing. I try to do, I don't know, something cool at least once a month. It's been a little while. Between Christmas and new job and me breaking my leg, so I bet you didn't know in my pedal board video my leg was broken, and probably 2 after that it was broken and I had to have surgery and all kinds of fun stuff. It was awesome. This is kind of tedious. a good string. Ooh, no, my coffee. Ooh, that was almost bad. You're okay. You're okay. all you have to do, flip her over, unscrew these. Pop them off. I'm gonna hold on to the screws just in case the ones that came with the Dopros don't fall right back in. Let's take a look at these and these and just see if they're the same thing. This guitar was made in Indonesia, so it's somewhat possible. No, they're not exactly the same. Oh no, maybe so. I forgot. Your end ones have a little ear right here, and not the ones that aren't end ones don't. So they're not exactly the same. The shaft on the new one's a little bit longer. The color is exactly the same, but the texture is a little different. I can show you. Let's not get mixed up here. I want to put all the new ones on. The old one's on top and the new one's on the bottom. Hopefully this actually focuses. I'm not sure if it will. Let's see. Yeah, let's get close. See how the texture of the lines are a little different on the new ones. Shaft's a little longer. These are vintage style. Now, let's see. These seem to turn a little harder than the old ones, making me believe these are actually probably higher quality. But I am probably going to put a little drop of oil in the hole there. See if I can remedy that. The holes line right up, so that's good to know. Let's just go ahead and pull all the rest of these off then. Oh, hey, it's magnetic. It's gonna be nice to have a partial set of vintage tuners laying around. Don't suppose the order matters, as long as they're together. Let's see, maybe. all import guitars, I'm not gonna say all, I could be wrong, but most of the time they have these little nickel fittings that the shaft comes up through, and I suppose that's to preserve the wood. Usually, from what I've seen, is American guitars have a different size hole drilled for the actual shafts, and that it fits. All these screw holes are just falling right in, so that's good. You want to make sure you point them the right way. Sorry, that was a bad joke. I'm probably gonna cut that out. There it is. Found it. So it turns out about, I don't know, 20 minutes of my raw footage just is gone because my phone ran out of storage. So I guess I'm just gonna tell you what I did. Anyway, I took some synthetic motor oil and put into the tuner pegs, the little hole there for lubrication, and it really opened them up and made them a lot smoother, made the movement a lot smoother in the gears. So, you know, any moving part, you really want to have lubrication to it. A lot of the things are designed so that you don't have to, but in this case, it's really better to have lubrication. The hole in the vintage tuner, like the hole that goes down into the tuner here, is shorter on these new ones, and the heights of the tuners themselves seem to be a bit uneven, and they didn't all fall in a perfect straight line here on the back. You can see this one's a little, but I can't really fix that. I'd have to fill the hole, fill all the holes, line them up perfect, and re-drill holes. And I'm just not gonna do that. Not today. It doesn't look bad. It definitely doesn't look bad. So I'm not really that worried about it. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in Open G and we'll do a little jam, and that'll be that. And we'll see how it feels, and I'll tell you if these are affordable or cheap. On the heavier strings here, it does not feel like that the tuner is struggling. So what do we think? Are they affordable or cheap? I'm gonna say affordable. There's not anything wrong with how these work. And some of that smoothness in those other tuners just could be from, you know, having been used for a good 3 or 4 years before one of them finally broke. So what's the real cheap tuner here? Hopefully these last. I almost just put the regular nickel ones on there, but I wanted to maintain the design of the guitar without changing a whole lot of anything. If you look very closely to the shaft here, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but you can see some, here, focus on that, focus on this. You can see some of the lines from where these shafts were machined, and I find that kind of cool, but also kind of lazy on their part. If they put a little sandpaper on there, they wouldn't be like that. But they held tune through my jam. It seems to be playing just fine. You guys have a great day. And if this is your first time here, don't forget to like and subscribe.